Canva has recently made some really great changes and I want to share them to you in this video. Hello home bosses, my name is Nuria from thehomeboss.com. Welcome to my channel, which is all about helping you to make money online. But in today's video I want to talk to you about some Canva changes that they've made recently, and I think they're really helpful for us, especially when you're creating low content books. And I thought I'd go through them with you in this video, show you what's new, and I hope you like it. Let's take a look. The first change that I noticed Canva made on their platform is that we can now use more pages in one design. So first of all, we could only download 100 pages in one design. And then I noticed that we could actually have 150 pages. And more recently, I think it's gone up to 200 pages because now I can download up to 200 pages in one design. Before that, if we had a book that was over 100 pages, we used to have to merge the PDFs in a different app or in a different program, but now we can do it all on Canva and we can have up to 200 pages in one design. So that is a change that Canva has recently made to their platform. The second thing that I noticed is that things have changed on the interface a little bit, and some people are getting confused, and I have to say that I was a little bit confused as well at first because the download button has disappeared. But don't panic, it's still there. You just have to click on the share button like this, and now you get a lot of other options. I know it's a little bit confusing because we're not instinctively thinking that we want to share this, we want to download it. So some people might have been frantically searching for the download button and it's been hiding under the share button all along. So once you click the share button, you can then go on to download down here. And there are more options for you. You can share on social, so that means you can share directly onto your social media. I will talk about that in another video. And you can also print your design with Canva, and there's more options here as well. But the one that's important for us is really the download option. So the download option is now in a drop down once you click on the share button. Another change that Canva has introduced is that once we click on the download button, we get the option to download our design in different file types. So we can download them as PNGs or as JPEGs, but of course for our books we want to download them as PDF print because that is the way that Amazon wants our manuscript to be delivered. And if we click on PDF print now, something else has changed, and that is that we now have a flattened PDF tick box. So you can tick this box and that automatically then flattens your PDF. I always assumed, to be honest, that it was flattened already on Canva. There was a workaround that we used, and basically we used to download our designs as a PNG. We re-uploaded them onto Canva and then downloaded them again as a PDF, and that used to flatten it for us. Or alternatively, we could use a PDF flattener online. All you have to do is type into Google PDF flatten online, something like that, and you get several options of tools that do that for you for free. But now we don't have to if we're using Canva. We can just tick this box and that will flatten our PDF. To be honest, I have never flattened my PDFs. I've always used the PDF print option in Canva and I've never had any problems. But maybe I was just lucky because I know that some of you have mentioned that you had fine lines on your covers. There was something not quite right. And the solution for that was to flatten your PDF files. So now you can do that easily in Canva just by ticking this flatten PDF box. Another change that Canva has made recently, and that is that we can now choose the color space. So now you can click the RGB color space, which is designed for images that you see online. So if you have a blog post, then you would click this color space because it's intended for images that are viewed on a monitor or on a screen. If you're making ebooks, for example, then RGB is absolutely fine. But if you're making printed books, they should be CMYK. However, I have never had any problems uploading my books in RGB, and I tell you why I upload my books in RGB, and that is because Amazon then uses RGB, and I think what they do is they convert it to CMYK, and I have made full color books and they look absolutely fine by using RGB. And I tell you the reason I don't tick CMYK. When I tick CMYK to download my print files, the size of the file is absolutely enormous. And what used to happen is that I downloaded my manuscript, I uploaded it onto Amazon, and it would never load. I always got an error, and that was because the file size was just too big. I really got fed up with it one day and I downloaded the whole book as RGB, and this was a full color book that had hardly any writing and a lot of pictures. And I thought, well, let me buy a copy of this book when it goes live and I'll check what the color looks like. Does it make a difference? So I uploaded it as RGB and it went through without any problems. And when the book went live, I bought a copy and it was absolutely perfect. And that's happened with 3 books that I made that were full color books. And I bought a copy of each of them because I just wanted to make sure that the quality was really good. And it was. So I don't know whether to suggest to you that you should download your manuscript in RGB. I think that has to be a choice that you make for yourself. Try it out with your book. I think if your interior is only black and white, then I don't think it will make much of a difference. But if it's a full color book, maybe try it. See if you can somehow get the file size to be lower. I just solved the problem by downloading it in RGB. That's what I do. I'm not saying you should do the same, but you can try that and see. If you have any problems uploading a full color book in CMYK to Amazon, then maybe try downloading it as RGB and see what happens. Sometimes in this business you just have to experiment and try different things. So I just wanted to let you know what the latest changes are in Canva. I'm sure there will be many more. I think Canva's getting really good at listening to their customers and making the changes that people are asking for. So if there's anything in Canva that you want to make better, that you think could be done better, drop them a line, drop them an email, see what they say, because they seem to be listening to us and making changes that are really good. So the only thing I can say is that I don't really like the way they now have the share button, but I'm getting used to it. I guess all changes are just a matter of getting used to, and once you know how things work, then it's not too bad. So, what do you think? Do you like the new changes? Are they helpful to you? I hope they are. I love Canva and it looks like they're really listening to us and making improvements. So to me, that is a good thing. I think the share button could be a little bit better because I know a lot of people have been struggling to find the download button, so they could make it a little bit more obvious. But once you know where it is, it's actually not too bad. And I think it's really good that Canva keep improving their platform. So I hope you liked the video and I'll see you again in my next one. Bye bye.